Doesn't really matter what you're trying to play. If it's a study in A minor by Matteo Carcassi or Blackbird. The skills you learn by practicing these basic techniques will help you in every arena of your playing. These are the essential building blocks for right hand technique, from flamenco, classical, to anywhere you want to go. The first thing you need to know, PIMA. You don't need any prior knowledge except for a guitar that's in tune and a willingness to learn today. If you're an advanced player, hopefully there's something that I'm going to show you that you'll be able to take away as well. I do not have fingernails, so fingertips it is. Okay, the first exercise we're going to jump into is just an arpeggio on A minor. So you have PIMA, and we're going to go up and down. So PIMA, MIP, PIMA, MIP, back and forth. Now you want to get the notes as even as possible before you start trying to speed it up. But once you get that faster, you'll be able to apply that to any other song you're playing, any chords you want to use it on. And if you do it fast enough, you kind of start to get a bit of a harp. So we're just going to keep trying to go up and down the A minor chord. And then for variation and interest, we're going to switch to an E major chord. Now switching between A minor and an E major invokes the harmonic minor, which is the famous Spanish guitar scale that every guitar player should know. We'll go over that in another video. Please hit subscribe if you're finding value here and you want to learn more stuff. I'll be posting a lot more of these videos on a regular basis going forward. Come along for the ride. Okay, back to our exercise. So we're still just going up and down on A minor. Switch to E major. I suggest practicing that for at least 10 minutes a day, and I would highly recommend practicing to a metronome so that you are increasing your speed evenly. If you can't play it evenly, then you're playing it too fast. So the next one is just going to be a variation of PIMA. So it's going to be PMIA, PMIA, PMIA. Now we can also come back down from that. So we do P, M, I, A, I, M, P. You don't have to actually be playing any chords to practice these techniques. You could just mute the strings just to get the rhythm even and the technique down with your right hand. So let's get back into the A minor chord shape. Now we're going to play P, A, M, I. Let's quickly recap. We've got our classical engine up and down, just cascading up and down in arpeggio. And arpeggio is just a fancy word for saying chord with separate notes. When you arpeggiate a chord, you're just picking out individual notes. So we have our classical engine. And then we have our alternating fingers. And then we have P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I. Now, it's up to your discretion when to switch and change from A minor to E whenever it sounds good. That covers a lot of the common shapes you're going to encounter, or patterns you're going to encounter if you're picking up a classical guitar book. You'll find these patterns come up in a lot of the music you want to play. Let's jump into the tremolo style. Tremolo style is when you play rapid successive notes. The most common pattern for tremolo is P, A, M, I. Just like we learned in the previous exercise, except this time we're going to keep the thumb on the A string. So P is on A string, and then our other three fingers are going to be on the G string. So in the shape of the A chord, we're going to have P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I. And you can slowly speed it up as long as you can keep it even. Once you have that down, we can switch it to other chord shapes and other patterns. So now we're going to do a walking pattern. Our thumb is going to walk up A, D, G, A, D, G. In between each one of those, we're going to play A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I. And in between each one of those, we're going to walk up P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I. Okay, so now we've got the tremolo technique to practice. Now we can also try to practice that on any one individual note. So now I'm going to pick out the second fret of the G string and play an A note on the G string, and I'm going to do A, M, I, P. And this is really more for practice and control to get it even, to see if you can actually hit all the notes evenly without hitting the B string or the D string right next to it. So I like doing this technique within strings just to practice it. Now it's not terribly musical on its own. Now another thing you can do with the tremolo technique is you can alternate your thumb. So here the thumb is alternating from the A string to the D string, and you're in the shape of A minor chord. Now throughout all this tremolo, we're maintaining the same pattern. P, A, M, I. Now if you get that pattern down, it unlocks a lot of songs. So quick recap, we can arpeggiate notes using the various patterns of PIMA. So that's 3 separate patterns. Up and down arpeggiating, classical engine, that's pattern 1. Pattern 2 is alternating strings. And pattern 3 is the one we just finished with, is P, A, M, I. And that is the one that translates well to tremolo style. Now you can experiment with the tremolo on A minor and just moving around the bass notes. I'm just walking up from the A string 0, 2, 3, and then the D string 0, 2, 3, while my A, M, I are ringing on the second fret of the G string and A note. Okay, my advice would be to keep practicing those techniques every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes. Do it while you're watching TV in the background. Like I said, you can practice any of those patterns without actually playing a chord. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like it, recommend it to friends. I'm going to be putting out a lot more instructional videos. If you have any specific questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much.